Welcome back to the channel. Today, we are here starting a new league, the PUDL, hosted by my good friend BP. I am very glad to finally be playing in the PUDL now that they have a Wi-Fi division, and I'm very excited to be bringing you these battles because I drafted what I think is one of my best teams. It's a pretty offensive team, which I have tried to stray away from recently, but I really am excited to try this out. And so today I'm bringing you our week 1 battle. So if you enjoy, be sure to drop a like and subscribe, and let's get into the team builder. So real quick, to take a look through my team, we drafted Raging Bolt, Jirachi, Alolan Ninetales, Meowscarada, Talonflame, Rhyperior, Vaporeon, Okidogi, Galarian Moltres, and Komala. So we have, like I said, a lot of offense with things like Raging Bolt, Meowscarada, Rhyperior, Okidogi, and Moltres. And then we have good support for all of those. One being Alolan Ninetales with its Aurora Veil, which is going to be awesome for supporting the team. And it gives Raging Bolt Ice-type Weather Balls, which is just going to be absolutely amazing. The one downside to this team is we do lack a little bit of good hazard removal, only having Defog on Talonflame and Rapid Spin on Komala. So that could be an issue that we see later on in the season. This week, though, we are taking on Ben, coach of the BigBens, and their team is very scary. First up, they have Iron Treads, which can be a huge threat setting hazards or just being an annoying pivot, removing my hazards off the field. Then they have Sneasler, which is a huge offensive threat with its huge attack stat and speed, which is bolstered even further by Unburden, meaning I will have nothing to outpace it. Azumarill is very scary with its huge power, whether it be a Choice Band set or a Belly Drum set. It could even go with a Sap Sipper Whirlpool Perish Song set to maybe catch my Meowscarada off guard. Iron Jugulis is kind of a fraud. I don't think many people think it's the greatest Pokemon. The fact that it's Flying Stab is either Air Slash or Hurricane, which I mean is the case for most flying types, but that really hurts it, especially paired with its ability that out of most of the Quark Drive Pokemon, I feel like Iron Jugulis gets the least use out of. Dusknoir is a good spin blocker for this team, especially since they have lots of hazards. Typhlosion is your standard fire type. It's just going to be either probably choiced or heavy duty boots. It's going to come in, click Eruption, and swap out. Not too much coverage on that Pokemon. Skarmory is their main hazard setter, and honestly, a little difficult to take down on the physical side. Luckily, I have very strong special attackers like Raging Bolt and Special Talonflame to be able to deal with it. And they have a third steel type on their team in Hisuian Gudra, which is very good on the special side. I think aside from the typings, Gudra and Skarmory actually work really good together, one being physical, one being special. It just sucks that they're both weak to, or neutral or weak to fire or fighting. Rillaboom is there to weaken the ground type weakness that this team has with its grassy terrain. It's also very good with its priority and just hard-hitting wood hammers under that terrain. And finally, they have Leavanny, which I believe is just here to set webs, but can also take advantage of that grassy terrain set by Rillaboom. Taking a look at our team, first up we have Talonflame. We're bringing this as a Rillaboom check because that Pokemon is super scary. Like I said, clicking wood hammers just hurts. So we're going with this, and it also gives us Defog support. We're rocking Flamethrower, Will-O-Wisp, Roost, and Defog. Flamethrower hits Skarmory. It also hits Iron Treads as well as Rillaboom. Will-O-Wisp is good for spreading burns, as there are a lot of scary physical attackers. Iron Treads, Azumarill, Sneasler, Rillaboom. I mean, even Leavanny has a decent physical attack stat, so getting a burn off on that wouldn't be awful. I do have to be cautious, though, as I cannot hit Typhlosion if it's Flash Fire, and giving it a boost would not be good. We were rocking pretty much max HP and max defense on the Talonflame, with enough speed to outspeed max speed Rillaboom, just on the off chance that decides to come. I don't have to worry about any rock moves, but still just would rather be faster. Up next, we have Vaporeon, also rocking the heavy-duty boots, because like I said, hazards aren't fun for me this week. And we have Water Absorb to be able to take hits from Azumarill, because that Pokemon is a really big threat to my team. We have Scald, Haze, Wish, and Flip Turn. Scald is there to spread more burns, but also hit things like Typhlosion and Iron Treads. Haze is good in case it's a Belly Drum Azumarill. We're still able to not necessarily take a hit from it, but we have enough speed to be able to outspeed Azumarill, and we can haze, and they can't go for Aqua Jet due to water absorb. Finally, we have Wish and Flip Turn. I didn't think I needed Protect because of how bulky Vaporeon is naturally, so I figured having that way of pivoting would just help me a lot more in the actual long game. Up next, we have Rhyperior rocking the Terra Ground with Leftovers and the Solid Rock ability. Now, I decided to bring this as they have 3 Steel types, Sneasler, who's also weak, and Typhlosion. So I figured I could let Rhyperior go crazy once Rillaboom was taken off the field. We have High Horsepower because I didn't want my Earthquake to be weakened. Ice Punch, Swords Dance, and finally Smackdown, which is there to hit Skarmory out of the air to be able to threaten it out or be able to hit it with a high horsepower. We're rocking pretty much max HP, max attack, with enough speed to outspeed a no investment Dusknoir. Really hoping we can get an SD off in front of something because this will just be super powerful. Now, to help bolster my team's defenses and allow Rhyperior to get a Swords Dance off, we're bringing Alolan Ninetales with the Aurora Veil and the Light Clay so we can get as many turns as possible out of it. Rounding out our moveset, we have Freeze Dry, as there is no resist to this outside of Typhlosion, since all of their Steel types are actually neutral to Ice. Then we have Baton Pass to swap, especially with that Aurora Veil. We don't want to be wasting turns. And then Encore in case they have any setup, or maybe they just like lock into Rapid Spin or Spikes on Skarmory. We can just keep them doing that. Max HP and then enough speed to outspeed Iron Treads. In our 5th slot, we have Raging Bolt, which I honestly wasn't too sure if I was going to bring this week. Between Iron Treads and then the grass types that they have, I wasn't sure how good this would be, but decided to bring it anyways because Thunderclap is just super strong into their team, especially with a lot of their offensive Pokemon, like Sneasler. We have the Heavy Duty Boots, again, so we don't take hazards, and especially in case we are pivoting in and out a lot. We have Draco Meteor, Volt Switch, Thunderclap, and Weather Ball. Weather Ball's just there on the off chance that I can hit Rillaboom with it if the hail's up, which I highly doubt, but there was really no other move that I needed. And we have max special attack, some HP, and then enough speed to outspeed Azumarill. If it's max speed, again, that thing was just very scary for me in prep, especially if it was Belly Drum. And finally, we are bringing Okidogi holding the Black Sludge with Terra Fighting. I could Terra either this or Rhyperior. I think it just depends on the situation that we're in. They're both very strong ground and fighting type moves. We have Bulk Up, Drain Punch, Poison Jab, and High Horsepower. This does weaken us a little bit to Skarmory. We can't touch it the greatest without something like Thunder Punch. But if we are bulked up enough, we can just Drain Punch through it with our max attack. And we do have max HP just to be able to live hits a little bit better. That is our team for week 1 of the PUDL. If you enjoy, be sure to drop a like and subscribe. I want to give a huge thank you to BP, Tom, and Kyle for helping me prep and mock this week. And without further ado, let's get into the game. Okay, here we are with the game. He brings Typhlosion, Azumarill, Iron Tread, Skarmory, Rillaboom, Sneasler. Worried about Typhlosion and Sneasler. Those two are pretty scary Pokemon here. I don't really know what I want to lead with here. I don't hate leading Jeff and just going for Flip Turn, because if Rillaboom comes out, we just go out into Storm. Also, nicknames are Marvel Rival themed, as you can see. I'm fucking addicted to that game. Like, I like it so much. If you guys enjoy Marvel Rivals at all, tune into the streams. I will have my Twitch link down below. I've been streaming that a lot. Anyways, shameless self-plug there. Yeah, I'm going to lead Vaporeon. I think it's pretty free into their team, because like I said, even if Rillaboom is what they lead, we just go out into Talonflame. So let's do it. Good luck, have fun to Ben. I know they are relatively new into drafts, and playing on Wi-Fi is always cool, especially for when you're getting into it, because Wi-Fi is just so much better than Showdown. Alright, let me put Vaporeon into my calc here. We have a little bit of a faster Vaporeon. Okay, and he does lead Rillaboom. This is totally fine, though, because I can just go right on out into Talonflame. He is Grassy Surge, which we expected, and we'll find out item here. So Talonflame into Rillaboom. Okay, so if he's choice banded, we'll find out here. Because knockoff will do about half. Oh, that was a crit. Okay. So we're at 226. Numpad's not working. There we go. So that did 37%. So it's not choice banded, that's for sure. Oh, that's not even like adamant. That's not max attack either. Okay. Yes, that could be no attack. Alright. I'm just gonna roost. I want to see if he wants to go Typhlosion here. He stays in. Okay. I'm gonna put down no attack. He might be protective pads as well. So we've seen knock off. Why is this not letting me enter stuff in? Okay, whatever. Okay. We just go out into Vaporeon on this. My sheet where I take notes isn't working, which is cool. So I gotta enter their team on another screen here. Okay, he went for a water move there. I didn't see exactly what it was, but that's fine. We will just flip turn out here because he can't really do anything to us. So if, but if we're faster, you know, we'll let off a Scald. We'll let off one because we can get burns and stuff. Okay, he does swap. Skarmory. Rillaboom Sneasler. Okay, we've seen knockoff and U-turn from that. Okay, there we go. We're gonna go back to Talonflame here. They haven't set hazards yet, so I'm totally fine. A little bit of a mess there once that stopped working. That was a crit again. Alright. Did I say Covert Cloak earlier? I meant protective pads. That's probably what he is. Alright, I'm gonna Willow here. Because he stayed in and U-turned. So I'll just get a burn myself here. Okay, he does hard swap this time. Into a Zoomerl. So do we land a burn here? That'd be huge. Let's go, Talonflame. Alright, so we're gonna cripple this. Alright, and we just go back out into Vaporeon on this. See, and these are the two Pokemon I want to weaken the most. Rillaboom, Azumarill. So this is working out. He goes for the Play Rough. Alright, so that takes me down to 359. Against an Azumarill that's burned. So I did 22%. Yeah, so that's adamant. Not banded or anything, though. I'm going to throw up a Wish here to be safe. Seems like he's going to go for another Play Rough. Yep. Alright, and he's sitting at about 80%. And now we just let off a Scald. Get damage. And then we'll just Wish again here. You know, Tom just Wish stalled me recently in VDL, and now I'm doing it to other people. It's just so good. And we're just getting chip damage on this Azumarill, so I'll take it. And we still have our boots. Oh, he misses. Unlucky, but I'll take it. And I'm just going to keep letting off Scalds here. Alright. We could get a possible burn on Rillaboom here. We can just go out into Talonflame afterwards anyways. Because I really think he's protective pads. Oh, and we did get a burn. Alright, so we got him down to about 80%. Oh, no, it's going to be 85 after grassy terrain. Okay. This is really good, having both of these Pokemon burned. I'm going to have to roost here so that I can get health back. Okay, he just U-turns. Good play. We probably just see Azumarill come back out, though, right? That would make the most sense. Not much else on the team likes Talonflame that much. I mean, I can't do anything to Typhlosion, but he doesn't know that. Interesting. Okay, I'm just gonna... I want to let a Flamethrower off, but if I boost Typhlosion, that's, like, scary for me. So I'm gonna Roost once. I want to see if he's baiting me or anything, which it doesn't seem like it. Just sets up rocks. Alright, I'm going to defog then. I don't want those up on the field, especially because I don't have heavy-duty boots anymore. So let's get rid of those. Also get rid of the terrain, but that doesn't matter as much. Okay. I am going to... I want a Will-O-Wisp here. I have to break Sturdy somehow. Actually, Flamethrower is just going to be better. Oh, yeah. And he just puts rocks back up. I'll just defog again. He knows my full set now. So he can just easily go Talonflame. Or Typhlosion, I mean. And I want to get rocks off the field, of course. Rocks never feel good. You know, I'm so glad I'm finally playing in the PUDL. It's about time. Wow, he stayed in. Okay. Interesting. I might just KO this then. Let me try to. Okay, awesome. Talonflame KOs Skarmory with Flamethrower. Alright, and I'm gonna defog here. It's burned, and I know it's not banded. And I'm gonna take 50% if I don't get rid of the rocks anyways, so... See? Works out. Let's just not have Stealth Rocks up. Because now I can just go into Vaporeon. That's awesome. No, and Skarmory's gone. Awesome. So we know Liquidation as well. I knew he had a water move. I just didn't see if it was Liquidation or Aqua Jet. I mean, Liquidation does make sense. And he's sitting at 45%. Possibly pass this Wish to Talonflame here. Oh, 100%. And there's no reason to flip turn. We will just hard swap. These two as defensive pieces are just crazy good, especially with burns on both Azumarill and Rillaboom. He's just not able to get through. Alright, and he U-turns. That's fine, though, because I'm going to get a lot of health back here anyways. I'm going to be back to full. I don't know what we see. Typhlosion. Okay. Makes sense. Shiny Typhlosion. So this thing is a problem for me. I want to go out into... Yeah, no. I'm going to... This is going to sound weird. I'm going to defog away the terrain, because he's Terra Grass. Okay, he's Shadow Balls. Okay. Typhlosion into Talonflame. The reason I wanted to defog there was to get rid of the grassy terrain so that Terra Blast doesn't kill my Vaporeon. That was the reason. So Shadow Ball into Talonflame from choice specs is doing a lot more than that. That is, what did I hit? 243. That did 32%. And so that is just standard, like, max special attack damage. Let me roost here, see if he swaps moves. He could be Scarfed. I don't have speed investment, so I don't know. Alright, let me go Vaporeon. I want to go Ninetales and get my Veil up, but I just don't know if it's choiced. Vaporeon's not taking anything from this. 20 max. Yep. Alright, and we will flip turn here. I think that might be Choice Scarf. That's what I'm getting from it. Alright, I'm going to go Ninetales now. I'm going to make something happen here. I'm going to put my Veil up. Oh, he has knockoff, though. I'm faster. So, let's go Ninetales here. I could also just go out into Okidogi, too. That could work. Alright, so let's Aurora Veil here. Alright, and he's going to U-turn out, which is fine, because I'm going to Baton Pass next turn anyways. The only thing that would be concerning is Sneasler. I'm faster than Treads. I believe. I'm faster than Treads, just naturally. Yeah. Okay, so this, though, is a problem. I'm going to Encore. It's that or I go Okidogi. I'm behind Veil. I'm just going to go Okidogi. Yeah. Okay, so it was Grassy Seed, Unburden. Alright, he's got Brick Break. That's fine, though. I get a lot of healing here from both Grassy Terrain and Black Sludge. Acrobatics. Ooh, that hurts. I should have couched that. Good prep. Okay. I guess let me look now. Even though I'm pretty sure that KOs. Alright, yeah, no, that's KOing. Uh-oh. Close combat's kind of hurt. What do I want to do here? I feel like I might just have to let this go down. I'm going to do that. I'm going to sack this. Okay. Sneasler KOs Okie Dogie with acrobatics. Okay. I'm going to go out into Rhyperior now. And I'm going to Terra and high horsepower. Let's go for it. This hurts everything. Sucks that Okie Dogie went down. I should have calced acrobatics. I knew this could have had it. Okay, he's going for Dire Claw. Don't sleep me. Okay. Alright, we KO this. Rhyperior KOs Sneasler with high horsepower. Awesome. Big KO there. And the other two are still so weakened that I'm not that worried about them. Like, I'm going to swap here. I'm going to go Talonflame. I could also just go back out into Ninetales and Veil. I'm going to do that again. There's really no reason not to. Especially now that Sneasler's gone. Alright, he U-turns. We're probably going to see Treads. Or Typhlosion. I wouldn't be shocked by Typhlosion. Because I'm pretty sure it's choiced. Yep. And we're going to go Talonflame here first, I think. In case he decides to Terra Blast with the terrain. Yeah, let me do this first. Just got to be safe. I don't know his Terra yet. Okay, we're going to find out now. He's Terra Fire. Okay. At least we know. And he's going for Eruption right now. I did not see what I was at. That hurt, though. What are you at? Oh, you're healthy. Alright, let's go out into this. So I'm at 374. 89%. Wrong Pokemon. That hurt, I will say. Alright, I'm gonna Scald. I gotta weaken the power of that. 'Cause that's messing me up. Okay. Rillaboom against Vaporeon when it's burned with Woodhammer is doing how much? Still a lot. Okay, so I can't Wish here. Alright, I guess let's try to go Talonflame. He's probably going to U-turn, though, which is my fear. But I can't risk it, because I'd love to just click Wish. Yeah, he just U-turns. So he's going to go back into Typhlosion here. He's gonna KO this. Yep. Okay. Yeah, this thing's a little bit of a problem. Alright, let me attempt to roost, but I'm gonna go down here for sure. Yep. Alright. Typhlosion. KO's Talonflame with Eruption. Okay. Vaporeon should take it. And I'm gonna flip turn here. I gotta gain some momentum. I'm just not gonna get the opportunity to get this healthy again. Okay. That's what I needed. Because now I'm gonna get Veil up, which helps me a ton. And we got this down to about 70%. Alright, let's get Veil up. And if Typhlosion comes out, I think we just let ourselves go down. He hard swaps into Azu. Okay. Probably has Brick Break on this. I'm just going to Freeze Dry, though. I think that's pretty free here. And I'll have another chance to get Veil up. If he does. Because I'm faster. Alright, I'm going to try to Veil again here. As soon as Grassy Terrain goes away, too, he dies to burn. And if he doesn't Brick Break, he has to spam Brick Break pretty much. Okay, and he knows that. How many turns are left of terrain? That's what I need to know. Let's see here. Nope, that's not what I want. Okay, so I gotta just KO him here. So let's just Freeze Dry. Okay. Ninetales. Oh, I can't type. KO's Azumarill with Freeze Dry. Yeah, the grassy terrain disappeared that turn, but so did the hail. So I wouldn't have been able to set terrain Veil again. Okay, so we can let Vaporeon go down now. At this point, we don't need it. Rillaboom's still looking a little scary, I won't lie. Even with it being burned. But now that Azu's gone, we're in a better position here. Okay. This thing's... oh, man, it's causing me issues. It's almost out of eruptions, though, I think. Typhlosion KOs Vaporeon with Eruption. Alright, let's go Raging Bolt here. And we're going to double into Rhyperior, expecting Iron Treads to come out. Yeah, let's do that. Awesome. Iron Treads looks really good into the rest of our team outside of Rhyperior. So Rhyperior into Iron Treads. And he got a booster, what? speed. Okay. Terra Ground. Yeah, Ice Spinner's not doing much at all. I can afford to Ice Punch once, I think. On Rillaboom coming in. Because it just does so little to us. I'm going to go for it. I need to weaken Rillaboom as well. Okay, he high horsepowers. That's fine. Alright, I'm going to go for my own high horsepower now. Awesome. Rhyperior KOs Iron Treads with high horsepower. This is getting close. It's just Typhlosion and Rillaboom. And I think Typhlosion KOs this with Eruption. Okay, goes Rillaboom. He has to be almost out of Eruptions. Alright, I'm going to try to go Luna here and get a Veil up. I really need it. This is a tight battle, man. He's not making this easy. Alright. Finally, we're going to get this off. There is one move he hasn't shown yet. It could be Brick Break. I'm hoping it's not, though. Man, I just want to have this Veil off. We need it. Okay, awesome. So we're just going to let this go down. We have our Veil. That's all that matters. We're going to take a lot less damage here. Okay, I'm going to Baton Pass because he's Choice Scarfed. So if I live, I live. I'm not going to, though. Okay. Explosion KOs. Ninetales with Eruption. Alright, and now we go Raging Bolt. Oop, camera just unfocused. Can't do anything about it right now, though. Alright. And now I just let a Draco off. Or I can Weather Ball. I'm going to Weather Ball. Yeah! Let's go! BP told me to take Weather Ball off. Look at me now. I'm about to KO this Rillaboom with it. Oh, the burn's going to KO him. No, it's not. Alright, let me just Thunderclap here. He swaps! Can we focus, please? Alright, so what? He probably has Scorching Sands. Alright. Let's Draco. Yeah, that's not doing anything. Oh, okay. Raging Bolt KOs Typhlosion with Draco. And then it's probably going to pick up the last one here on Rillaboom. Sorry for my camera being blurry, by the way. I don't know why it's being like that. And I wanted to focus, but I would have to, like, restart it. Let's Thunderclap here. Alright. Raging Bolt coming through at the end. Locking us in the win. Huge game. I'm just typing this in. Yeah, good game to Ben. That one was rough, man. I was not expecting Typhlosion to be as big of a problem as it was. I know that BP and Tis told me, he's like, hey, just know this thing's kind of good into your team. And I was expecting more Terra Grass to take advantage of Rillaboom's terrain, but Terra Fire was really scary, man. But if you guys enjoy, drop a like and subscribe. I'm very excited to be doing some good high-tier content. You know, we have low-tier in VDL right now, but high-tier is always fun. I'm excited for the team with Raging Bolt and stuff. But yeah, see you guys all later. Peace.